Here's what's on this episode of Formula World. As always, you can find timestamps for these stories in the description or as a pinned comment. First up on Formula World, Kubica signed with Williams for 2018. Williams are keeping their cards close to their chest regarding Polish driver Robert Kubica and his potential future with the team. It seems as though Kubica is set for a third test with Williams post-race at Abu Dhabi, with team boss Paddy Lowe citing him as a strong option for one of the 2 days of testing, but still isn't revealing any further details about who will replace Felipe Massa for 2018. But this refusal to offer information may all be a show, at least according to some news outlets who have made the bold claims that the deal has already been done and that Kubica has recently signed a contract with Williams to race in 2018. F1 on Canal tweeted this recently. Robert Kubica will return in F1 at Williams Racing at the end of the season to form a duet with Lance Stroll in 2018. And Brazilian racing outlet Diario Motorsport reported the same story and was confident of their independent source of information. As is understandably expected, Williams team members and staff will not yet confirm, but the Diario Motorsport can categorically state that Robert Kubica has already been chosen to be the new Williams driver in 2018 in place of Felipe Massa. Kubica's management is discussing various terms regarding the return of Kubica, and one of the parties involved has confirmed that the contract is already signed without giving specific details. Bottas performance embarrassing. After earning pole position in Brazil, Mercedes driver Valtteri Bottas was overtaken at the start of the race by Sebastian Vettel and wasn't able to improve his position from there. This has led to criticism from some over his abilities as a driver, citing the fact that his teammate Lewis Hamilton was able to finish relatively close to him, having started from the pits. One such critic is former world champion Jacques Villeneuve, who called Bottas's performance embarrassing. When you see what the Mercedes was capable of, you just have to look at Lewis, and Bottas wasn't up to pace. It's embarrassing for Bottas. Lewis finished around 3 seconds behind him when he started from the pits. It's embarrassing. He simply is not on the pace of Hamilton. It's been like that all year. That's his level, which is a good number 2. Valtteri's team boss Toto Wolff admitted that he lacked killer instinct, but was quick to back up his driver, who claims that the Ferrari of Sebastian Vettel shouldn't be underestimated. I think Lewis the whole year has been rock and roll, and Valtteri has recovered slowly but still needs the tick of a killer. But you must not underestimate that in traffic against the Ferraris it was pretty difficult. You can see at the end, when Ferrari switched the engine on, there was not much difference between the cars, therefore you cannot expect easy overtakes. F1 facing extinction. With the discussion of the future direction of Formula 1 at the forefront of many people's minds, former driver turned commentator Martin Brundle weighs in on the topic regarding what must be done to protect the sport. Teams need protecting from themselves because they don't seem to realise that a fragile grid of horrendously expensive cars in effectively 3 classes can only lead to extinction. There should be at least 24 reasonably matched cars from 12 teams on the grid who all make a sustainable profit and are building a valuable franchise. There's already enough money in the system to do that. Let me simplify that even more. Give us 24 well-matched, visually and orally scary F1 cars with the fastest, bravest young drivers, and we'll give you copious trackside fans and an audience. All the tools are there, please deploy them. It's time to make up the right rules for F1 with a more level playing field, the right finances so we ensure the fastest and not the richest kids are filling every seat, and a mix of iconic and historic venues along with accessible and dramatic new tracks, all at a price the fans can justify. New Softest Pirelli tyre. It has been understood for some time now that Pirelli has been working on new, softer tyres for the 2018 season, and has now officially announced there will be a new tyre that is 1 step softer than the current Ultra Soft, making it the softest tyre to be available. The tyre will be pink striped and is yet to be named because Pirelli wants you, the fans, to help decide what to call it. The options are Mega Soft, Extreme Soft and Hyper Soft. I'll leave a link in the description for where you can cast your vote on naming the new pink tyre. Ferrari should have signed Verstappen. Flavio Briatore, who worked as a part of Benetton and Renault F1 teams, has come out saying that he believes Ferrari should have signed Verstappen when they had the chance, especially if they want to win the Constructors' Championship. I don't know what Marchione will do, he is unpredictable, but with Raikkonen you will never win the Constructors' title. To win, you need to have two good drivers, and Ferrari does not have that. I would have signed Verstappen with my eyes closed. He is the only real driver that people want to see, a gladiator that they do everything to penalise in every race. Formula World fans react, Hamilton's jet. In the last episode, I asked what you all thought of the situation regarding Hamilton avoiding paying VAT on his private jet. Here's what you had to say about it. Emmanuel Azenwa says, "If my son becomes an athlete, I'll give him 4 pieces of advice. 1. Pay your taxes. 2. Avoid women. 3. Think very carefully. Often use 'again please' before answering a question from a reporter. 4. Behave in public." Subhajit Chakraborty says, "Niki Lauda used to own an aircraft company. You think the old man won't teach Lewis a few tricks?" What do you think the new tyre should be called? Let me know what you think in the comments, and if you liked this video, feel free to subscribe and check out my other videos for all the latest in the world of Formula 1.